sharing with you the 70 countries that you can travel to using our Zambian passport. Those 70 countries, guaranteed you don't need a visa. Hi guys, it's the girl Mutamz, also known as Galley Bay, a girl from Zambia. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification button so that each time I upload videos, you will know that Galley Bay post a video. She has thrown a video. She has posted a video. I always talk about Zambia for those of you who know that I am Zambian, but I've never really shared something about Zambia in terms of, our Zambian passport. I've showed you my Zambian passport when I was traveling to Zambia, and that's the only time I'm sure you saw how it looks like. But today, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the power of the Zambian passport. So the Zambian passport, hey, I'm so excited to talk about this because I'm Zambian, of course. Somebody posted on their YouTube channel stating the top 10 countries with the most powerful passports. I mean, top 10 African countries with the most powerful passports, and Zambia was number 10. This is my passport, guys. I'm proud to be Zambian. And I just want to say one or two things about where you can go with the Zambian passport, and just also encouraging my fellow Zambians to get hold of a passport is very, very important. In our Zambian culture, in Zambia, basically, not many people think a passport is important unless they are doing business like going to South Africa or Botswana, buying clothes to come and resell, or they travel to Dubai or Thailand to buy goods for resale. Unlike other African countries where traveling to other parts of the world is seen as, part of their lifestyle, in Zambia it's not really much of a lifestyle, because even in Zambia, local flight is very expensive. I think I've shared before that traveling from just Lusaka to Solwezi, I had to pay about 5,000 kwacha, return, and that's within the country, local flight, almost $500 just within the country. So you can understand why most Zambians don't feel it's necessary to even have a passport, because they feel they will never travel. But here's me, Mutamz, encouraging you guys to get yourselves a passport. This passport will only cost you 350 kwacha if you wait for 2 weeks, if there's no long queue. And then if you want it urgently, it will cost you about 500 kwacha. But for the 42 pages, this is a 32-page passport, but for the 42 pages, it's a bit higher, it's about 450 kwacha. Then for the fast track, I think it's 550 or 600, somewhere there. But you are guaranteed you'll get your passport within a few days if you do the fast track. But if you're not in a hurry, you can wait 2 weeks and keep on chasing your passport and keep on queuing at the Zambian passport office in Lusaka or whichever town where you are based. I believe Ndola has their own passport office, and most of these big towns have their own passport office like Livingstone. So the Zambian passport is an important document to have if you ever think of traveling abroad. Now, you may not have the money today to travel abroad, but having a passport is a necessity, because you will have this passport which is valid for 10 years. For kids, it's 5 years. I can understand if you're saying, but the child, we don't know if the child will travel. But for you as an adult, in 10 years, we don't know what may happen to you. So please get yourself a passport, push for a passport, and you never know. So don't even despair, just go and get yourself a passport. So in this video, I will be sharing with you the 70 countries that you can travel to using our Zambian passport. Those 70 countries, guaranteed you don't need a visa. So instead of you admiring me who's in the UK and saying, but I need a visa, how do I come to the UK? There's other parts of the world that you can travel to without needing a visa. So watch the list of the countries in this video and share with your families as well. Whenever God blesses you with a bit of money, or even yourself just raise a bit of money to go on holiday, think of traveling to these countries. I like the British because the British have this culture whereby even if somebody is working in a shop, in a restaurant, every year they must travel on holiday to any part of the world. So they literally even save up money for holidays. But in the Zambian culture, we don't really have that culture of saving money for holidays. We would rather buy a plot, build a house, buy a car, and travel within Zambia Beach and all those places, and not think of traveling abroad, because I mean the cost of traveling you and 2 or 3, 4 children is quite high. But you never know, you can try going to these places. And like I say in all my videos, don't limit God. Don't limit God, because you don't know what may happen, what opportunity will come through. I was inviting some guys to come and work with me in Namibia from Zambia, and these guys don't have passports. And I'm like, okay, you do this very big, important work, and you don't have a passport. So I had to rush for a passport for them, and then they got their passport within a few days, for us to proceed with our project. But it got me thinking, if these guys make so much money and they don't have a passport, what about an ordinary Zambian? I'm sure you've never thought of having a passport, because you think, if it could be Zakaenda, there's no one who will ever travel. You will travel. In 2020, God is opening doors, so don't limit yourself. So get yourself a passport like mine. It's very, very important. Now let's get into the countries that you can go to with the Zambian passport.
Number 1, Antigua and Barbuda, a Caribbean country. Zambian passport holders are allowed to travel to Antigua and Barbuda without a visa, and they get 1-month visa upon entry. This is a beautiful place called Galley Bay, a great place in Antigua, definitely a destination worth thinking about. Now, this place called the Pineapple Beach Club in Antigua is definitely breathtaking. Worth your travel, I must say. So what are you waiting for, Zambians? Travel to this amazing country and also see the Curtain Bluff and show us pictures. Number 2, Anguilla. This is a British territory which is also part of the Caribbean islands. As a Zambian passport holder, you are allowed to travel to Anguilla and you receive 3 months visa upon arrival. Anguilla has beautiful beaches. This is Meads Bay. I'm sure you will have a great time if you visited Anguilla. As it is less populated, you are guaranteed to enjoy the turquoise waters and white sandy beaches in Anguilla. Don't forget to tag us. This is the sunset in Anguilla. Number 3, Barbados. This is an Eastern Caribbean island which is also an independent British Commonwealth nation. As long as you hold a Zambian passport, you can travel to Barbados without a visa and you are granted 6 months upon arrival. Barbados is a very popular destination for vacation. As you can see, this is a beautiful Radisson Blue Hotel. An interesting place you can visit is the Sugar Bay Barbados, where they have an all-year-round outdoor pool and spa center. What are you waiting for, Zambians? With such an opportunity for you to travel to a place like Barbados, let's go for holidays. Number 4, Bermuda. This is a British island territory which is found in the North Atlantic Ocean. Bermuda is another destination that your Zambian passport can take you to without needing a visa. You are granted 6 months visa upon entry. Bermuda is known for its pink sandy beaches. If you've never come across a beach with pink sand, then Bermuda is your destination. If you enjoy exploring, then Bermuda is a great destination for you to even look at their different infrastructure and have cruises. The capital of Bermuda, which is Hamilton, is a quaint harbour town whose streets are lined up with shops, galleries and different restaurants. Number 5, Bahamas. This is a country in the West Indies that is also part of the Commonwealth countries under the British monarchy. As long as you're a Zambian passport holder, you can travel to the Bahamas without needing a visa, and you will be granted 3 months upon entry. This is Nasau, capital of the Bahamas. This place is very popular for ship cruises as they normally stop there. I am encouraging you to go out there and explore the beautiful island of the Bahamas. You don't need a visa. Great news!
Okay, so you have heard it for yourselves. Those are the 70 countries you can travel to with this green passport. Even though our passport is not biometric, it's still ranked at the top 10 list, and the reason why it's been ranked at the top 10 is because of the fact that you have more countries to travel to visa-free, and there aren't so many restrictions with the Zambian passport compared to other countries. So we are privileged as Zambians to travel to all these 70 countries. Now, I want you to tag me on Facebook when you travel to any of those countries. My name is simply Lily Mutamz on Facebook. And just say, Lily, you were right. I'm in this country. I will be very, very happy to see you in those countries because you watched this video. See you in my next video. It's a girl, Lily Mutamz, also known as Galley Bay. Na passport yapa Zambia.
I will be sharing with you from time to time the long list of the countries that Zambians are allowed to travel to without needing a visa. Stay tuned.